Why post the photo? If you don't want the likes, the comments, the thirst, the simps, the haters, all of the above, don't post the photo. You post that, you're looking for all of the comments.
In a league already brimming with tension, one comment just ignited a firestorm. Hall of Famer Sue Bird, known for her grace and leadership, just drew a hard line between rising stars Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. And make no mistake, she didn't hold back. From locker room whispers to viral meltdowns, this is the full story behind Sue Bird's explosive reaction to Angel Reese's latest stunt and why she believes she's not Caitlin Clark.
Really fun, rewarding, and also interesting to watch these younger athletes step into their professional careers. Obviously, Caitlin and Angel are two great examples.
To understand why Sue Bird's comments landed like a thunderclap, we need to rewind. Caitlin Clark, disciplined, deadly from deep, and laser-focused. Angel Reese, brash, bold, and always trending. On paper, it's two young stars rising together. But behind the scenes, their brands, their training, and their mindsets couldn't be more different.
So much earlier, these athletes are thinking about themselves as businesses, as brands. And it's amazing because they're carrying that with them to the WNBA, and so everything's just bigger.
It all started with a now infamous video. Angel Reese posted a highly edited workout clip, sinking threes in an empty gym, captioned with fire emojis and hashtags. But behind the filters, fans and critics noticed the truth. It wasn't game-ready form. It was clout chasing. And then came Shaq, blasting Reese publicly. But no one expected what Sue Bird said next.
How can you wear that and also complain and post it and also complain that you don't like being sexualized? What is the take here?
You know, it's funny. I just did another show right before this one, and we talked about how this younger generation just wants to cry and be victims about everything, right?
Sue Bird is a four-time WNBA champion, an icon, and a mentor to younger players. But even she's not immune to frustration. On a recent podcast appearance, she dropped a bomb. Reese isn't living up to her potential. Her words were clinical, cutting, and absolutely clear.
You want to wear it, you feel great about it, you got a great body, you play in the WNBA, but you cannot cry. You cannot say anything. I mean, have you seen some of her TikTok posts? Like, she's literally held up an outline after getting waxed. You can literally see all of her business there outlined in blue wax. And I'm like, oh yes, please tell me how sexualized you are. I mean, what are you gonna do?
While Angel Reese posts thirst traps and hits fashion shows, Caitlin Clark is turning the gym into a war zone. Off-season? Not for her. Clark's been grinding on her weaknesses: tight ball handling, mid-range floaters, and finishing through contact. She's evolving. Meanwhile, Reese? Let's just say her shooting percentage in the paint says it all.
I feel like I'm just scratching the surface. I feel like there's just so many areas that I want to improve in and to continue to get in the gym and work on that every single day.
Angel Reese isn't without defenders. Shaq tried to prop her up until he didn't. Lisa Leslie threw in a vote of confidence. But the media? Divided. ESPN's top 25 snubbed Reese entirely. Twitter turned into a battleground. One camp says she's a marketable icon. The other says she's a glorified influencer.
Got a new coach who's going to give you new looks, new game plans. You've got another year with Aaliyah Boston, likely Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Home. And then you've got the moves that the Fever can make in the offseason, whether it be free agency or the draft, to bolster the roster.
For every endorsement, there's pressure. For every red carpet, there's a scoreboard. And the numbers don't lie. Angel Reese is one of the least efficient post players in the WNBA. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark, after being relentlessly targeted, is still setting rookie records and carrying Indiana on her back.
Now they're in that world. And so my only advice is usually just to make sure they keep basketball the main thing, because at the end of the day, that is your vehicle.
Sue Bird didn't earn her place in the Hall of Fame with tweets and TikToks. She built it with consistency, humility, and excellence. That's the bar she's setting, and Reese, in her eyes, isn't clearing it. It's not personal. It's professional. And when a legend calls you out, it's time to respond on the court, not Instagram.
Your vehicle to Angel Reese has a podcast. It's her vehicle to be a podcaster, right? Whatever Caitlyn ends up doing, it's the vehicle to get you to that point. So you always want to make sure that part doesn't fall off.
So here we are, a league divided, a legend speaking truth, a rookie chasing greatness, and a spotlight that doesn't lie. Angel Reese now faces a choice: prove everyone wrong or fade into the noise she created. As for Caitlin Clark, she's not talking, she's working. And that silence? It's deafening.
It's a balance. You have to find that balance. But when you look at some of the other athletes, particularly men, who've set a little bit of a blueprint in terms of the business and the sport, you never see LeBron miss a workout.
Legends don't just play the game, they define it. And right now, Sue Bird just drew a line in the sand. So what side are you on? Reese the celebrity or Clark the competitor? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget, subscribe for more explosive WNBA stories, rivalries, and truth the mainstream won't show you.
A lot of the videos we see with Caitlin Clark, she's got actual men, grown men out there in her face trying to keep her from making shots and this and that and the other. There's not a lot of hands in Angel Reese's face here. And I am confused by the fact that she's trying to become this long-range player, it looks like. This is... she plays under the basket, or we thought she was playing under the basket.
What happens when a rising WNBA star seems more focused on selfies than stats? Just ask Angel Reese. Her latest online stunt didn't just break the internet. It may have broken the patience of WNBA legend Sue Bird. And the message? Angel Reese is not Caitlin Clark.
She's a rookie in the league whose team sucked, who asked out at the end of the season with an injury, who won't shut up about herself, who ran their best player out of town. The coach got fired, and she started a podcast 5 seconds into the thing, creating all this controversy, showing up there.
While Angel Reese is making headlines for all the wrong reasons, deleted social media accounts, fashion criticism, and TikTok controversies, Caitlin Clark is building a different kind of buzz, breaking rookie records, and drawing Michael Jordan-level comparisons.
First round draft pick, had the season she had, the controversy she had, got injured in a questionable injury, asked out, and then started a podcast gossiping about everything in the league as a rookie? Please. Yeah. Meanwhile, Caitlin's head down, just in the gym,
ready to
go. You don't hear a peep from her. She cares about you got me wound up.
They called her the Bayou Barbie. But lately, Angel's been more Barbie than baller. From wax appointment TikToks to lip syncs flaunting her image, critics argue she's building a brand, but not a game.
Who you are, you're the female Antoine Jameson. You know who Antoine Jameson is? He got 20,000 points with his shot. Whatever your shot is. Like, everybody's shot ain't gonna be Steph Curry. Your shot is your shot.
While Angel deletes her socials, Caitlin deletes defenders. Her off-season is a masterclass in grit. Weights, skills, film sessions. Sue Bird sees it. Coaches see it. Even the fans see it.
She was literally the most inefficient player within 5 foot in all of the WNBA. Any which way you put it, she shot bad from the field. All right, she's 6'3" and she plays under the basket, and she shot 39.1% from the field.
Then came the moment that changed everything. In a calm, measured tone, Sue Bird sent a message that cut deeper than any dunk. Your brand is a vehicle, but without basketball, it's a car with no engine. And everyone knew who she was talking about.
Come out here and try to, play basketball in a way that people love watching, in a way that is going to make my team successful, and the records and whatever, or the stats, that's just what comes with.
Bird didn't drop names, but she didn't have to. She referenced LeBron James as the blueprint, balancing brand with daily work. A contrast that exposes the fragility of Angel's current path.
You guys saw his workout. This workout has gotten a lot of people excited for Caitlin Clark because she is directly working on her weaknesses, which I think is a good look. Honestly, I think that's a really, really good look for her because, again, when we're seeing somebody working on their weaknesses, and not the glamorous weaknesses.
Instead of addressing the criticism head-on, Reese took the silent route, wiping her Instagram, doubling down on TikTok. A move some call self-care, others call damage control.
She's back in her natural habitat, back in the lab, playing basketball. And it's got to be a scary sight for the rest of the WNBA if she gets even better, because it's not as if she wasn't absolutely phenomenally elite as a rookie and arguably the best player in the league after the Olympic break.
What we're witnessing isn't just a rivalry, it's a culture clash. Fame first versus fundamentals first. One path leads to legacy, the other to likes. And Sue Bird is betting on the one who keeps grinding.
You're starting from a very high place, but as Michael Jordan once famously said, right, the ceiling is the roof. And there really is no ceiling on Caitlin Clark's game because of her vision. I think the thing that stands out the most to me is her court vision. And when you're able to shoot from deep, the way she's able to shoot from deep.
The question now, is it too late? Can Angel Reese silence the noise, tune out the drama, and prove she's more than a TikTok star with a basketball contract? That story is still being written.
There is really nothing you can do as a defense but hope the ball doesn't go in the basket. That's the level of greatness that Caitlin Clark can get to, where the defense's only hope is that she misses.
One rookie is chasing greatness. The other is chasing clout. Sue Bird gave the warning. Now it's Angel's move. Which path will she choose?
The amount of people that have showed up in the stadiums, from the viewership numbers to people really wanting to wear a WNBA player's jersey or buy their merch or whatever it is, or have their shoe. Just how it's evolved in such a short period of time, I think shows everyone, there is real opportunity here. Get out and watch the W or watch the college game or whatever it is, the better it's going to be for the future of the game.